Here again with another Big Bang Theory Season 9 episode review video. Before I get into that though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching the Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find out that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 9, Episode 11. The title of this episode is called The Opening Night, Excitation. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So we start off with dun 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 dun, dun, an opening scroll of Star Wars because it's opening night for the newest Star Wars movie. So they start with the opening scroll that the Star Wars movie started out with. And Leonard informs everyone that Star Wars tickets just went on sale, even though they weren't supposed to yet. It wasn't time for them to go on sale, but they did. Sheldon says this goes against everything I stand for, but desperate times calls for desperate measures, and Sheldon starts to pray. Lord, this is Sheldon Cooper. You're good friends with my mom. I spent my life denying you exist, and Howard yells, done, and I will continue to do so. Penny tells Sheldon she's really happy that him and Amy are back together, and Thursday is Amy's birthday, the day that the new Star Wars movie comes out. Professor Proton comes to Sheldon in his dream dressed like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Sheldon has a dilemma. My friends are telling me I shouldn't abandon my girlfriend on her birthday to see the new Star Wars movie premiere, and Arthur, Professor Proton, says be with her, as she only has a limited number of days she can be with you. You can see the Star Wars movie at any point in time. Sheldon calls Amy late and tells Amy he's going to spend her birthday with her instead of going to see the new Star Wars movie, and Sheldon gives the guys his ticket to Star Wars. That's a big thing from Sheldon. Knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny. Or Penny says that. Actually, let me rephrase that. Penny, after the first knock, 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 Penny says, come in. And that confuses Sheldon. And then they do it again. Bernadette, knock, knock, Bernadette. And she said, come in. And that confuses Sheldon. He just comes in. And Sheldon has an idea for 3 gifts. And he wants to run those ideas by Penny and Bernadette. Number 1, for a birthday gift, play the harp with LA Philharmonic. And number 2, an all-expenses-paid trip to the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival. And Penny says, sorry, I was waiting for the Bazinga, and it would be just Amy going, not both of them. And number 3, that I have coitus with her. And Penny breaks the glass that she has her wine in after that comment. And then Leonard's thinking about giving Sheldon's ticket to Stuart, but then Will Wheaton comes into the comic book store and Howard Wolowitz invites Will, and he says, absolutely. Penny wants to recap the options, and Sheldon asks, which do you think she'd prefer? And Sheldon says, it's settled. Amy's birthday present will be my genitals. Penny can't believe it. Bernadette tells Amy that Sheldon said he's ready to be physical, and Amy says, you shut your damn mouth, Amy says. You actually heard him say this. And Penny says, yes. He wants to show you how much you mean to him. And Amy says she can't believe it. Amy yells, let's get me waxed. Professor Proton is back in Sheldon's dream to speak to Sheldon. And Sheldon tells him he's decided to get physical. Can you help me? Sheldon, if you're with the right person, it'll be okay. The guys are happy. Leonard says they're going to have so much more fun than Sheldon. Will Wheaton comes dressed with his Star Trek getup, as Will Wheaton was in a Star Trek show, or was it a movie? I think it was a show. And then knock, 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 birthday girl, knock, 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 birthday girl, knock, 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 birthday girl. Sheldon's at Amy's, and as Amy's lighting candles, and Sheldon says, oh, this is different. Candles. It's kind of spooky. Amy says, so what did you have in mind for tonight? And Amy tells Sheldon she knows his present to her is to be intimate tonight. And Sheldon says, is that okay? And Amy says, yeah, yes. And then Amy goes to kiss, and Sheldon says, let me pull up a quick contract off the internet. He wants to do a coitus agreement or something like that. And then Amy kisses Sheldon. And then we have Amy and Sheldon in the room. Sheldon's under the covers, and then Amy gets under the covers. They're wearing, not a lot of clothes, but they're still wearing clothes. And they're both nervous. More so Amy. Sheldon really doesn't care. The guys are scared at the movie that it won't be good, and Will Wheaton says, calm down. A few hours later in the bedroom, not far away, Sheldon says he enjoyed that much more than he thought he would, and Amy's hair is all messed up, and Amy says, me too. Sheldon says he looks forward to her next birthday when they can do it again, and Amy says, yeah, that works for me. Like, it's better than nothing, although another year for that when it was so amazing. And then we have Will Wheaton saying he enjoyed that much more than he thought he would, and the new Star Wars movie. And the guys are extremely happy. And Raj says he doesn't think he can walk right now, and it's kind of implied by that comment that he might have a hard-on or something like that. And then we have another visit to Sheldon by Professor Proton in Sheldon's dream, and he asks Sheldon how to go. And Sheldon says it was amazing. He saw it a few days later. What a movie. And Professor Proton's like, oh, and what about Amy? And then Sheldon's like, she liked it, fine, but she doesn't have the history with the franchise that I do. And then Professor Proton's like, okay, good talk. And that's what Arthur says to Sheldon to end the episode. So this was a fun episode of The Big Bang Theory. I have to give this episode a 10 out of 10. I didn't think I was going to, but it was a lot of fun. The whole Star Wars movie experience, which would have been a lot better with Sheldon there. And then, of course, Sheldon actually having coitus, which, wow, okay. And then, of course, my character of the episode, Sheldon Cooper. And then, as many of you know, I rate Penny, because Penny is the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory, and for the most part, continued watching it, although Leonard and Sheldon had a big role in continuing to watch it. But Penny's the reason why I'm like, wait, what's this show? I'm going to give Penny a 7.8 out of 10 in this episode. She was, of course, Penny. So you've heard everything that I had to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Big Bang Theory and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please consider Hulk smashing the like button. And keep in mind, I just don't cover the Big Bang Theory. In fact, I cover a lot of stuff on this channel. One of the reasons why I started this channel is because there weren't a lot of people that I could talk to about the things that I liked. So that's why I cover so much stuff, from UFC reactions to Lucifer reactions to Dexter reactions, or Dexter reviews, I should say. Shameless stuff, Walking Dead stuff. I cover a lot of stuff on the channel, and I want you to, join me on the journey with these shows that I watch and do reviews too. So share the video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Remember, I have a playlist on the channel that you can check out all the random stuff that I do. Don't forget to comment or sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory, the whole Star Wars theme, and then Sheldon for going to see Star Wars on opening night to have coitus with Amy. Let me know who your character of the episode is. Let me know what your score of the episode is. And, of course, if you want to do what I do and rate Penny based on how Penny is looking in the episode, you can go ahead and do that in the comment section. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.